Lisa. For those of you that don't know, they know me well. This is not nerve-wracking at all. All right. I've known Rahim. Okay. I've known Rahim my entire life. I've known Michael since last Tuesday. Give or take a couple years. Anyone who knows Rahim and I knows we are like two peas in a pod, constantly at each other's throats, but fiercely protective of one another. I believe this is because we are very similar. This similarity puts me in a unique position to understand him on a level that no one else can. Prior to meeting my own husband, I always felt there was something wrong with me because none of my relationships felt right. I could never imagine a future with that person. I never wanted to build a relationship with that person. I thought of our future together and a permanent commitment to one another with my husband felt natural for the first time, and I couldn't imagine life any other way. Thinking back on Rahim's past relationships, I believe he has experienced the same thing as I. He never felt a deep desire and need to permanently tie himself to someone. That changed as soon as he met Michael. As you can tell, he immediately put a ring on, and I think a nice one too, if I say so myself. The best relationships are not with people who are identical to one another. It's to those who complement you. Rahim and Michael are exactly that for each other. They ground each other while simultaneously allowing each other to soar. They are loyal and protective of one another and will sacrifice anything to bring joy to the other. They feed each other's souls. Rahim and Michael started dating in early 2020. Needless to say, we all thought they were crazy. I mean, they knew each other for a hot minute and decided, let's quarantine together. And I'll say this, they weren't crazy. That's the proof. The best relationships are ones where you know you can weather a storm together. And that's what the inception of their relationship was. And that storm has been weathered. When they quarantined together, they thrived. Michael, I want to thank you for doing the impossible. You were the love of my brother's life. I have never seen him this in love, relaxed, and stress-free in a relationship. You do not put any unnecessary pressure on him. You support his crazy work hours, his unhealthy relationship with his phone, and you take care of him in more ways than we will ever know. We love you and are thrilled to welcome you to the family. My mom, she's over there, Sabrina, she in particular wanted me to mention that now you have a mother for a lifetime. and she is so happy to have you as her son-in-law. You are already her favorite, and not by default. I think she said something about someone having much better taste. I wish you a lifetime of laughter, adventures, happiness, and love. Continue to prioritize each other, support one another, make time for each other, and more importantly, continue to weather storms together. Can everyone raise a toast to the groom and the sexier groom for decades of love and happiness together? Next up.
Put your hands together for Elisa. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ayla, where you at? Oh, oh boom. Y'all put your hands together for Ayla, everybody.
Okay, hello everyone. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Mikey's cousin. I call him Mikey. I know he's Michael or Michael to you guys, but he's Mikey to me. I have had the pleasure of not knowing a world without Mikey. He's 2 months older than me. Our moms were pregnant together for a while and they saw each other, and I'd like to think that has to do a little bit with our bond that we've always had. Okay. Although Mikey and I grew up in different states, I grew up in California, our parents made an effort for us to meet in our early childhood, and that just kind of grew our bond there. And I always knew Mikey was a little different, but me growing up in a Christian conservative household, I didn't know what to call it, and honestly, like, I just love you. I didn't think to label it, I didn't want to label it, it was just him, and I loved him. And when he verbally came out to me, I don't remember when it was, but he told me, and I was like, that's what it is. I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, that's it right there. So I would say that Mikey and I got really close, like the summer before freshman year. That's when he would start coming over and visiting us for a couple weeks at a time, and those summers are my favorite. You know, just staying up late, talking, watching movies, making everything but the kitchen sink Sundays, and just talking, just talking. And we'd always tan. Mikey's goal was to come back and be like, yeah, I came back from Cali, I have my tan now. So that's always what we did. I'd look black, and he was just like, no, we need to tan a little bit longer. And I was like, please, I need to go inside. I'm sweating, it's hot. No, it was bad. But what I love most about those summers is how much you pushed me outside of my comfort zone and how unapologetically yourself you were. And it blew me away because you did all that despite what was going on behind closed doors. You are the strongest, persistent, most outgoing, courageous, independent person I know, and I cannot be more proud of you for that. You have faced so many obstacles, and there was nights where I was just like, man, I wish I was there. Like, I wish I could just take it away, or at least just be there with you. And just seeing you handle everything with dignity and respect, like, I just admire that so much about you. And now I can see how much everything has just led to meeting the most perfect and wonderful man for him. And you, Mikey, being so true to yourself has allowed me to have so many conversations with people in your circle now, and especially you, Rahim. Rahim, thank you for taking care of my cousin's heart. Thank you for being resilient and putting your best foot forward in your relationship with him. Thank you for seeing his heart and seeing that what he deserved and giving it to him before anyone else could and snatch him up. So thank you for that, beating everyone to him. And you have no idea how much the moments we've shared together and the conversations that we have means to me. Rahim has just made such a huge effort to let me know your heart and the love you have for him. This is my third time seeing Rahim, and I'm just blown away by you. I really am. I'm blown away by your connection. I'm blown away by your love and just how much you guys value each other. And it just, I hope that once I get married, that I have that, and thank you for being that for me. Also, I'm excited to say that now I have more family and more cousins. I'm very thankful for Ali and Anne, and then Yasmin, her fiance Devin, Reshma, James, Karina. I just met you guys today. And everyone, and I'm so excited to have met you guys, all of you. And I'm excited to meet all the other siblings and cousins and everything. So I'm kind of sad they didn't make it, but I'm excited to meet them and just bond these two families together. So, love you too. So, Mikey, thank you for keeping me in your life, and Rahim for welcoming me into your guys' family. I love you both so much, and I can't see what the future holds. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you both. So if we can please raise a toast to both of these wonderful, authentic human beings.
All right, now let's hear from the best man. Where is Shafiq? There. I'm so lost today.
Thank you. As you guys know, my name's Shafiq. I am my father's son. I have already cried more than I've cried in the past 6 years tonight, but I'm gonna try to pull it together for my brother's wedding. I wanted to start with you, Rahim. You have you've taught me how to party, you've taught me how to work, you've taught me how to love life. I've never been to Disney before I met you, but you're the only person who has taught me that you got to go to Disney World for 5 nights in a row. You got to go to the club 5 nights in a row, and you gotta just push through. Trust me, it's a party. And I think the most important thing with me and Rahim's bonding was when we worked together, because we had to deal with someone called our father. And it's not an easy task, but it's a task we were both up for, and we were able to take it together. And I would not have survived that without you, and I think you know that. And I'm very appreciative of you. And honestly, thank you for everything. Being the best man at your wedding is the best honor of my life. Thank you. I'm not crying, it's fine. Okay, now I gotta go to Michael. Michael, you are the prettiest motherfucker I've ever met in my goddamn life. I have always known I have been straight my whole life, and then I saw Michael and I was like, But it was one night, I thought, okay, no, I'm still straight. It's okay. But honestly, the prettiest thing about Michael is when I talk to him, how humble he is, how much he cares. Like, every time I'm with Michael, I can tell he's like, are you having a good time? Because you need to make sure you're going to have a good time. Otherwise, I'm not going to have a good time. Not that we've had that conversation, but I can see it. I can see it. And the fact that someone like that, someone so humble, someone so caring, who's with my brother, who deserves it all, who's been that caring to me, because my brother's always had my back more than anybody in my life. It's been the most appreciative thing for me, and the fact he has that with a significant other is just beautiful. And I really appreciate you're the one for that. But I'll try to end it quick before I cry too much. I don't want to cry too much, but you guys are amazing together. Like, I love hanging out with you. I'm your favorite third wheel. I'll be the third wheel anytime. You want to go to Disney World, just you two, you invite me, I'm there. It doesn't matter, but honestly, thank you for making me the best man. Thank you for making me a part of the wedding. Thank you for everything you've done to me, and I'm so happy for you, Rahim. I love you to death. But I love Michael a little more.
Be careful.
No. Okay, we good. Who's next?
All right, all right. I think it's time to cut the cake. Hey, real quick. I've been doing parties with this guy for almost 4 years. Some of which I remember. They've all been amazing. He and his father and his brother and now Michael have always treated me like family. And I'm telling you what, you guys are one kick-ass couple. And Michael is a pretty motherfucker. I mean, holy crap. And you guys, thank you. Thank you for 4 amazing years. Hopefully I can survive another couple, but thank you guys. Let's cut some cake.